How can I bring joy when I now know we are bringing misery to thousands of innocent people?
There aren't many people who can approach each day with a smile, but Emily from Hazbin Hotel tries her best. The sweet seraphim with a heart of gold stole the show in her debut episode, and although she played a minor role in the first season, everyone knew she would have an essential part in the hotel's future. Now that the trailer for the second season has dropped, we have a few clips of Heaven and the angels to theorize about. It looks like they'll switch gears this season by letting Emily visit Hell instead. Big changes are on the way for her and her subjects, which is why I'll discuss Emily's fate in today's video.
Extermination of human souls. Demon or not, there is no reason to be doing this.
Number 1. Charlie's steadfast ally. Although she is the princess of Hell, Charlie received a warm welcome when she visited Heaven. She fit right in, joining in on the local activities and becoming fast friends with Emily, who shared many of her traits and ideals. They're kindred spirits, so it came as no surprise when Emily sided with Charlie during her trial with the Council of Angels. She believes the exterminations violated what angels stand for and were a terrible way to handle human souls, regardless of their sinner status. Due to her optimistic and welcoming nature, Emily liked the idea of redeeming sinners. Charlie's proposal didn't interfere with Heaven, so what harm was there in trying? Unfortunately, Emily is still a young seraphim, and although she acts like angelic royalty, she still answers to Sarah. For the remainder of the season, she tables the idea of helping Charlie until Sir Pentious arrives in the finale and proves redemption is possible. Emily's delight lights up the room. In the trailer, we see scenes of angels visiting Hell and Emily at the Hazbin Hotel. With Sir Pentious as living propaganda for the hotel, the angels will have their hands tied about how to proceed at first. As they attempt to find a peaceful solution to their centuries-long conflict, Emily's first move will be to contact Charlie and offer her support.
Whatever you want. I go by whatever. Welcome to Heaven.
Number 2. The Double Agent. All the angels entering Hell will have the chance to speak with Charlie and likely Lucifer as well. Unlike the last time, they'll have no choice but to hear Charlie's presentation and help her plan become a reality. Otherwise, they'll outwardly condemn human souls to an eternity of torment, which doesn't sound like the most angelic thing to do. Not to mention the Council of Angels learned about Sarah endorsing the exterminations last season, so she will need to take drastic measures to regain their trust and loyalty. Deciding to end their war and make amends represents a 180-degree shift, but it will demonstrate her dedication to bringing about positive change, on the outside at least. Sarah putting on a front to save her image means she can't make moves against the Morningstars or the hotel. Instead, she will need someone else to do her dirty work. Usually, she would send Adam and Lute for these types of jobs, but with Adam gone and Lute still reeling from his loss, Emily is the only one she can rely on. Since she is close to Charlie and will have a warm welcome at the hotel, it will be easy for Emily to talk to the residents and gather information. At the same time, her loyalty to Sarah might compel her to share that information, making her a double agent for both groups.
Objection! Lame and unoriginal.
Sustained. No further dictionary references, please.
Number 3. Stuck in the middle. Of course, there's always the chance that Emily refuses to get in the middle of further conflict. She knows the harm that Sarah inflicted with the exterminations, and once she visits Hell, she will witness the sinners' living conditions firsthand. There will be an adjustment period during which she will try to help anyone she can, likely to no avail. If she becomes a constant ally to Charlie and throws herself into the redemption program, she will spend much of her time split between Heaven and Hell. The Hazbin Hotel will be fortunate to have her. 2 Charlies to lead them through trust exercises and take them on adventures will keep them on their toes. Although they may complain, Charlie's friends love her, and I'm sure they'll learn to love Emily too. Yet as Emily forms friendships with demons, other angels might start to question her loyalty to Heaven. To prove she isn't trying to abandon her responsibilities back home, she might need to stay away from the Hazbin Hotel for extended periods, spreading herself thin and landing smack dab in the middle of the central conflict. When Heaven and Hell return to their feud, Emily will struggle to pick a side.
None of you know what gets someone into heaven?
This questioning stops now.
Number 4. The Reformist. The solution to Emily's loyalty problem is simple. Prove to the other angels that she's not picking Hell over Heaven. In the first season, Emily welcomed Charlie with open arms and treated her like a lifelong friend. Charlie, being Charlie, fit right in, as if she had lived in Heaven her entire life. Emily later watched Angel Dust reject his learned behaviors, strive to make better choices, and put himself in danger to protect his friend. Now that Sir Pentious lives in Heaven, she will have another reason to believe sinners deserve a chance at rehabilitation, because they're not so different from angels as everyone would like to think. These are hard truths that the other angels don't want to accept. The elder angels, the ones who have ruled alongside Sarah for centuries, don't want to upset the delicate balance of heaven because upsetting the status quo allows for mistakes, impulsiveness, and free will. In a way, they're conservative, and they want their home to remain unchanged. In contrast, Emily will have to show her fellow angels that sinners deserve another chance, which will shake things up. In bridging the gap between the two realms with Charlie, she'll reform heaven. Each of them will provide the way forward for a brighter future and prove that they have their people's best interests at heart.
Please.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, let's give him a chance.
Number 5. Caught in the crossfire. In the last season, Charlie had to take desperate measures to make sure her people didn't end up on the chopping block. She turned to Alistair and the other overlords for help, discovering that heaven-grade weapons were the only things capable of taking down angels. Armed to the teeth and ready for anything, she and her allies fought with all they had to take down Adam and the exorcists. They lost Serpentius, the hotel crumbled, and each of them suffered some scrapes and bruises, but they still won. Their victory lit a fire under the rest of Hell, who now looked to Charlie as their leader in a rebellion. A rebellion that Vox will promote through the media, selling a story about triumph against their longtime enemies. At the same time, Heaven will learn about Adam's death and how many exorcists didn't make it back from the last extermination. Rumors will spread about the Princess of Hell having dangerous weapons, inciting fear in the most peaceful of angels. Like Vox, Luke can inspire an uproar, rallying the other angels to call for action. While some may want the last extermination to become water under the bridge, others may see the hotel's revolt as the start of a divine war led by the Morning Stars. At the end of the day, we know that Charlie only wants to make her home a better place, and I'm sure Emily will sympathize. Unfortunately, with so much paranoia and doubt spreading between the two groups, it's only a matter of time before the fighting starts again. Once it does, Emily may be the next one caught in the crossfire.
And old Alistair has never done me wrong before.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you!
Number 6. The Fallen Angel. Ultimately, any of these scenarios may lead to the same outcome. There's a popular fan theory going around that discusses Emily becoming the next fallen angel. I have to admit, it piqued my curiosity, and given the state of things in heaven, it may become a real possibility before the end of Season 2. Angels admit they don't know what gets a human soul into heaven, but they can reject another angel and banish them to hell, as they did with Lucifer. According to Charlie, her father's only crime at the time was his curiosity, creativity, and innovative mind. As an archangel, Lucifer had a seat at the table when humanity appeared. As the other angels devised their fate down to the detail, Lucifer questioned the plan and went behind the others' backs to tempt and cheat, ensuring humanity could choose their fates. In this light, it doesn't sound like he is the bad guy, but because he opposed the other angels and stepped out of the careful mold shaped for him, he will spend the rest of his existence in hell. Likewise, most angels go with the flow, except that Sarah's word is law and rarely asks questions. Don't get me wrong, heaven looks great, but Sarah's shady behavior should have the other angels looking at her with a critical eye. Instead, when Emily does try to question her, she's told to stop prying unless she wants to end up like Lucifer, fallen. It's a short line, but it gets the job done. Emily goes silent for the rest of the season, but as she starts to make decisions of her own in future episodes, Sarah's warning will hang over her head like a premonition, ready to come true at any moment.
Everyone looks to us, and we can't doubt ourselves or worry about the fates of demons when we have our own souls to protect.
I don't want Emily to get hurt, but I think showing such open affection for the Hazbin Hotel will hurt her. She will lose the trust of Sarah and Lute, the latter of whom is unstable and desperate for revenge. She will also find herself on Vox's radar as he wants to start a war with Heaven. I can't think of a better inciting incident than taking out their beloved seraphim, can you? Emily will need to watch her back wherever she goes and hold her ground when she makes a decision. It's about time Heaven made some changes with a new leader at the top. Do you think Emily has what it takes to become the new ruler of Heaven? Can she and Charlie finally bridge the gap between their worlds? Let us know in the comments below.
Your honors, may I present Exhibit A?
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
Yeah, sure got me here, didn't it? Right, Sarah?
He was the first human soul in heaven.